Well, good day, South Africa. It's David here from South Africa First. So I've got my proudly South African shirt on. Proteas, Springboks. Well done to the under 19s, Proteas. You did well. I salute you. Getting into the final. Perfect. We didn't make it, but we actually did make it. And I'm glad for that. Well, that's not the reason why I'm here talking to you guys. You know, Donald Trump, I love him, hate him. I really like him because he's a man of his word. He seems like he's a man of God also, of principle. I don't care what the Democrats say in America about him because they're all a bunch of liars. I mean, what's happened under Biden's administration is absolutely crazy. Stupidity, leftless. And we got the same problem in South Africa. For 30 years, the left has been in control and has absolutely messed up everything. Now, Cyril Ramaphosa, you must freaking wake up because Donald Trump spoke to you directly. Well, I heard there was a phone call. Seems like it didn't go well for Ramaphosa. Because Donald Trump doesn't really care about Cyril Ramaphosa. He cares about the people in South Africa. Certain classes of people in South Africa that's been left behind. Some of these classes of people actually built this country to a really first world country, and then you guys came along and messed it up. How did you do that? Well, let's steal everything we can get find. Denel gone. Eskom basically gone. SAA gone. Metro Rail, the whole railway, in pieces. I love trains. It's one of my passions. And in the old days, I actually did a lot of traveling with train per train through South Africa. You cannot believe how these stations are looking at. It's absolutely, it's heartbreaking actually. You've messed up South Africa so badly, just for your own gain. Then you want to respond to Donald Trump to saying, oh, but you know, your funding that you have pulled is only 17% towards AIDS, HIV treatment and stuff going on. You know, only 17%. I'm hearing 8 billion the past few years. That's a lot of money. Well, maybe people enrich themselves also again about that, getting money from the USA and then putting it in their own pockets and making themselves really nicely comfortable with money, and then, you know, just show a few other people, oh yeah, we paid for this and we paid for that, but actually this is all corruption. I don't have proof of that, but I believe that's actually what's happening. And I think that is why Donald Trump has pulled his funding, because he knows what's going on in South Africa. I mean, Elon Musk is standing right next to him. You know, he's a born South African, in case you maybe forgot. He was the head boy of Pretoria High or something, I heard. Interesting. Somebody we lost in South Africa because of what? Because of this system that we have. This apartheid system we have again. Because that's what it is. It's just turned around. And I'm not trying to be racist. I've got no problem with a black person. I work with black people every day. Don't have issues with them. I do have issues with leadership that's lacking in South Africa. While you became a billionaire in this time, where the ANC for 30 years was in control, you got more money than brains, obviously. And I'm sorry if you feel I'm insulting you, but really, I don't even have to be a politician to do a better job than you. As a business owner, as a father, as somebody that's only got matric, I'll do a much better job. Because you guys are playing politics and messing people's lives up. So Donald Trump comes out and he says, okay, well, ANC, South Africa, the human rights violations that's happening in South Africa needs to stop. I'm going to put a full investigation into it, and I want to get to the bottom of it. And thereafter, I'll decide if I want to do any funding anymore. What did you say? No, but he's understanding it wrong. So you signed a bill in, the Bala Bill. What a disgrace. Then you signed in the expropriation of land bill. Do you think the whole world are idiots or something? Nobody wants to invest in South Africa, because if you're going to mess with property rights, that's it. Done. Gone. Bye-bye. Let's go home. Hope for the best. If we still have a home, because maybe Malema and his red ants comes and take that also, because I think they owe the land now. Oh no, but you understand wrong, Mr. Donald Trump. No, Donald Trump is not understanding wrong. Everybody that looks at that, what you guys been signed in, I mean, the DA is jumping up and down, and I'm not a DA guy. So I'm saying this is really crazy. You guys are taking us for idiots. And you know what? South Africans are not idiots. Now, Mr. Donald Trump, I'm happy to get that investigation going. Please do it. I'm also thinking to ask you, maybe you see this video, and you never know. If the classes that you can identify as the people that suffer in South Africa, we would love to have asylum. Take our expertise we got, go to America and go work there. And make good money for our families. And have a better life. Because South Africans are hard workers. We don't sit at home, twiddle on our phones, hope for the best. We go out there, we sweat and we work. And we pay a lot of taxes. Because our tax rates are very high. But now, can you please, Ramaphosa, can you please stop your nonsense now? And just come out and say, you know what, we actually need the USA. We really do. But no, you won't do that, because you know what, wasn't long ago you went to the World Court or something and then wanted to say that Israel is busy with some human rights violation. But you forget what's happening in South Africa, because you're doing it the same. So you are very much a hypocrite. Do I support Israel? Yes, I do. It's God's people. Don't mess with God's people. If you mess with God's people, you're going to come second. So stop that immediately. Well, South Africa, you have a good day. I'm going to have a good day. And I pray to God that we will get this country back on track. And I hope our leaders will wake up and smell the roses and start doing the right thing. From me, David Kotze from South Africa First. Go well. Bye-bye.